Have you ever caught yourself watching your cat and wondering, what could they possibly be trying to tell me? Well, cats have a unique and mysterious way of communicating with us, and a lot of the time, they're actually trying to send us messages that we completely miss. In this video, you're going to discover 7 things your cat does that you probably had no idea what they really meant. And just a heads up, some of these behaviors could be signs of affection, warnings, or even cries for help. So stick with me until the end, because I promise the last one is going to surprise you. Before we dive into this fascinating feline world, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos about our beloved cat's behavior. And hey, drop a comment below if your cat has ever done any of the things I'm about to talk about, because I love reading your stories. Alright, now let's finally dive into what's really going on in those little cat brains of theirs. Number 1. Slow blinks. Your cat's way of saying I love you. The first behavior that many cat owners tend to overlook, and it's super subtle, is when your cat stares at you for a few seconds and then slowly blinks. You know that calm, sleepy look they give, where their eyes gently close and then open again. Well, that, my friend, is not just a cute moment or laziness. In the feline world, that slow blink is actually one of the strongest signs of love and trust a cat can show you. This slow blinking is a common behavior between cats that feel safe with each other. It's kind of like a handshake or even a hug in human terms. When your cat does this to you, they're basically saying, I trust you. I feel safe when I'm around you, and the best part, cats only do this with those they truly feel emotionally connected to. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. Direct eye contact between cats is often seen as a threat or a challenge. In feline body language, staring can be aggressive. So when your cat not only stares at you but follows it with a slow blink, what they're doing is lowering their guard. It's their way of saying, hey, no worries, we're cool. You're my friend, and here's the cool part. You can actually respond. Next time you catch your cat giving you that calm, slow blink, try slowly blinking back. Gently close your eyes and open them again, just like they did. Don't be surprised if your cat responds with another slow blink. It may seem silly to us, but to your cat, this is a real conversation, a quiet exchange of love and trust. Many cat owners say that after doing this a few times, their cat starts getting closer to them, shows more affection, and becomes more relaxed around them. It's like you're finally speaking their language, silently, but clearly. So next time your cat gives you that slow blink, don't ignore it. Blink back, because in that simple gesture, they're telling you something powerful. They love you in the most feline way possible. Number 2. Headbutts and face rubs. Marking you with affection. You know those moments when your cat walks up to you all sweet and gently bumps their head against you, or starts rubbing their face on you. Most people think it's just a cute little greeting or random affection, but the truth is, there's much more behind this gesture. This behavior is actually one of the most meaningful ways your cat shows that you're a part of their world. When a cat rubs its face on you, it's marking you, but not in an aggressive way like some animals might. Cats have special scent glands around their mouth, cheeks, and even above their eyes that release pheromones, chemical signals that carry information about identity, mood, and even social status. So when they rub these parts of their face on you, they're literally leaving their scent behind. It's like they're saying, you're mine. You belong to my safe zone. This scent marking behavior helps them create a familiar, comforting environment. Cats are incredibly scent-driven animals. By marking you with their pheromones, they're blending their scent with yours, reinforcing a bond and essentially telling the world, even if only instinctively, that you're already taken by them. It's a powerful sign of affection and trust. Now, about those little headbutts, also known as head bunting, this is one of the most positive social gestures in cat behavior. Cats do this with other cats they trust and consider part of their social group or family. So when your cat does this to you, they're not just saying hello, They're including you in their inner circle, their chosen family. Here's a great tip. When your cat rubs against you or gives you a headbutt, don't push them away or ignore it. Instead, accept it and, if possible, respond with a gentle pet on the head or cheeks, places most cats enjoy being touched. This simple gesture on your part strengthens the bond and encourages even more affectionate interactions. So next time your cat bumps their head into you or rubs their little face on your arm, leg, or even your own face, remember, it's not just a random act of cuteness, it's a ritual of love and connection. And if your cat does this often, congratulations, you've officially been claimed as someone very special in their world. Number 3, crazy runs, releasing built-up energy. Now tell me something, has your cat ever suddenly taken off running around the house like it saw a ghost? Racing around the living room, jumping on and off the couch, zooming down the hallway, and leaping onto furniture all in just a few seconds? It's like they've been possessed by a little speed demon. But don't worry, there's a perfectly normal and even healthy explanation for this behavior. These famous crazy runs are known as zoomies, and they're your cat's natural way of releasing built-up energy. Cats are instinctively alert animals. Even the laziest cats, who spend most of the day sleeping, still keep this stored energy ready for hunting, escaping, or playing. When they don't get enough mental and physical stimulation during the day, that energy suddenly bursts out, and that's when you get the full acrobatics show around your house. These energy explosions aren't just funny, they're necessary. They help your cat stay healthy both physically and mentally. Lack of activity can lead to boredom, stress, and even destructive behaviors like compulsive scratching or sudden aggression. So when your cat starts these wild sprints, take it as a sign they need more chances to move, explore, and play. Plus, these bursts usually happen at specific times like early morning or late afternoon. That's because cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they're naturally more active during dawn and dusk. It's no coincidence that right when you're ready to relax or sleep, your cat decides to turn your hallway into a racetrack. The good news: you can help channel this energy in a healthier way by playing with your cat. Try to set aside at least 10 to 15 minutes a day for interactive play with toys that stimulate their hunting instincts, like feather wands, balls, or little toy mice. This helps release energy in a controlled way and strengthens your bond. And if your cat lives exclusively indoors or in an apartment, it's even more important to provide these moments of stimulation. Enriching their environment with shelves, scratching posts, tunnels, and toys makes a huge difference in their behavior. So next time your cat suddenly bolts off at full speed, don't think they've gone crazy. They're just being a cat, and believe me, that's a very good sign. Number 4, strange gifts, an instinct to care. Speaking of behaviors that sometimes seem a bit strange, has your cat ever brought you an unusual gift? It might be a dead insect, a small caterpillar, or even a little bird or mouse they caught. For you, at first, it can seem gross, scary, or even a little creepy. But believe it or not, this gesture is actually a way your cat shows affection and protection. In your feline's mind, it's like saying, "Look what I brought for us," or "I'm taking care of you." Cats have a very strong hunting instinct. It's a behavior that comes straight from their wild side. Even though they're comfortable and safe inside your home, that instinct is still there, alive and kicking. When they bring these gifts, they're sharing the result of a hunt, just like they would with their kittens or family members in the wild. This behavior can also be your cat's way of teaching you how to hunt. In nature, mother cats teach their kittens by showing them how to catch prey. When your cat brings you these items, they might be including you in that lesson, as if to say, "Look, this is what we need to eat." Even though you don't need to hunt, for your cat, this is a caring and bonding gesture. Of course, for us humans, these gifts can be a bit unsettling, but it's important to remember that for your cat, it's a way of showing love and concern. It's their way of saying they care about you and want to help protect you. So next time your cat shows up with one of these gifts, take a deep breath and try to appreciate the gesture. It can even be a moment of connection between you 2. And if you want, you can thank them with a treat or some extra affection this way. They'll understand the love is mutual. Number 5. Belly up. Total trust, but be careful. Now, this behavior is one of the most mysterious and meaningful in the feline world. When your cat lies down on its back with its belly fully exposed, many people think this is an open invitation to start petting and rubbing their cat's belly, but the truth is, the story is a bit more complex than that. Lying belly up is an extremely vulnerable position for a cat. After all, the belly is one of the most sensitive and unprotected parts of their body. If your cat chooses to do this around you, it means they trust you completely. They feel safe enough to expose that delicate area without fear of being hurt. However, it's very important to understand that this position is not an automatic invitation for belly rubs. Many cats don't like being touched there, and trying to pet the belly can make them uncomfortable, irritated, or even provoke a quick defensive reaction like biting or scratching. This happens because, despite the trust, their survival instincts are still very much alive. So, how should you handle this? Pay attention to your cat's body language. If they're relaxed, purring, and maybe stretching out their paws, they're probably comfortable with your presence. But if their paws tense up, their ears flatten back, or their tail starts flicking rapidly, it's time to respect their space and not insist on the petting. When you respect these boundaries, the bond between you only grows stronger. Your cat understands that you respect their way of being and that they can trust you even more. This exchange of trust is essential for a harmonious and affectionate relationship. And here's a fun fact. Some cats do ask for belly rubs, but this is more common in cats who have a very close and secure relationship with their owners. Every cat is a unique universe, so it's always important to know and respect your kitty's personality. Number 6. Kneading, comfort, and childhood memories. Have you noticed when your cat starts kneading with their paws? That pressing and releasing motion, like they're kneading dough, usually done on blankets, pillows, or even on your lap. Many people think it's just a cute and funny gesture, but the truth is this behavior has a very special and meaningful origin. This motion comes from when cats were kittens back in their early days. At that time, they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk production during nursing, a natural, instinctive behavior that helped them feed and feel safe. So when your adult cat kneads dough on you, your lap, or a blanket, they're tapping into that comforting and protective feeling that reminds them of being well cared for by their mother. It's like they're saying, "Here, I feel safe, loved, and cared for." For them, this act is a way to show they're relaxed, happy, and trust you to provide a secure environment. Many cat owners report their cats only do this motion when they're in a state of total peace and contentment, almost like a personal comfort ritual. Additionally, this behavior helps the cat release endorphins, hormones linked to well-being and pleasure. So besides showing affection and security, kneading is a way for your cat to calm down and feel good about themselves. And here's something interesting. Some cats even use their claws while kneading, as if they're stretching the surface. That's why it's common for owners to find tiny holes in their clothes or blankets, just more proof that their cats are happy and comfortable. So next time your cat starts kneading dough on you, remember they're sharing a very special moment of affection and trust. Take the chance to gently pet them and return that love that comes straight from their heart. Number 7. Persistent meowing, trying to communicate with you. And to wrap things up nicely, let's talk about something every cat owner knows well: meowing. But not just any meow, the persistent meow your cat gives you while looking directly at you, as if trying to say something important. This is one of the clearest and most direct ways your cat communicates with you, and it's important to understand what they're trying to tell you. Contrary to popular belief, adult cats generally don't meow to each other. Meowing is a language they developed specifically to communicate with humans. This means that when your cat is meowing at you, they are trying to send a message that can vary greatly depending on the situation. If the meow sounds different than usual, louder, longer, more repetitive, it could be a sign that something is going on. Maybe they're hungry and want to let you know it's feeding time, or perhaps they're feeling some discomfort or pain and are trying to get your attention. It could also be a sign of boredom, especially if they're alone or lacking stimulation. Wanting interaction and playtime. Another very common reason for persistent meowing is seeking attention and affection. Cats are social animals, and although they may seem independent, they enjoy connecting with their owners. Meowing is a way of saying, "Hey, I'm here, look at me," and hoping you respond with love. That's why it's essential to pay attention, not only to how much your cat meows, but also to the tone, length, and frequency of their meows. Each cat develops its own kind of dialect with their owner. They learn which sounds work best to get what they want, and you begin to understand this exclusive code. If you notice your cat meowing very differently from normal, it's a good idea to watch for other signs that might indicate a health problem and, if necessary, visit a veterinarian. After all, their communication is a valuable clue to better care for your friend. So next time your cat gives you that persistent meow while looking straight into your eyes, take a moment, listen carefully, and try to figure out what they're saying. This exchange is essential to strengthen your bond and ensure they feel loved, cared for, and understood. See how those little gestures that seem random actually say a lot about what your cat feels and thinks. We just need to learn to observe more carefully. If you've made it this far, go ahead and leave a nice like, share this video with other cat lovers, and of course, comment down below which of these behaviors your cat does most often, or if you already suspected the meaning behind any of them. And if you love understanding more about cat behavior, make sure to subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more great content coming your way. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Big hugs, and see you in the next video. And give your cat a pet for me, okay?